Do you want to know who is a good project manager and who is bad project manager? What are the characteristics of good project manager versus bad project manager? You are hitting a right channel. My name is Ajaz Kazi. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I run a lot of videos on project management. Before I proceed, I request you to subscribe my channel, follow me on YouTube, and you will get a lot of knowledge. Please subscribe and spread. So if we talk about good project manager, what are the characteristics? You will know automatically what are the characteristics for bad project manager. One of the first important characteristics of good project manager is continual improvement. Project manager has to be learning every day. It is not that he gets accreditation or certification that he is good project manager. Every experience on a project will help him to learn and grow. He has to look at for continual improvement, continuous learning. This is the first trait of good project manager. The bad characteristics is poor time management. If the project manager is not able to manage his time, he is not a good project manager. Time is the essence of every project, and project has to be completed within time. If he is not able to manage the time, then the project is not going to be successful. So the bad characteristics is poor time management. I'm going to look at both good as well as bad characteristics of a project manager. You are the leader, and you have to make sure that you are managing time very well and making sure that everybody on the project, your team, is also managing the time efficiently, effectively. The good characteristics of a project manager is integrity. Integrity is extremely important because a project manager has to be trustworthy. He has to be transparent in action. He has to be trusted by all the stakeholders, the customer, his team, all the other stakeholders who are involved in the project. If he is not having integrity, then the trust cannot be made. Then we can't trust on this project manager. So everything and anything he does has to be with a lot of transparency and with a lot of integrity. Integrity is one of the key characteristics of good project manager. One of the good characteristics of good project manager. So integrity means keeping everything open, not hiding or not burying the mistakes, because you have to be honest in what you do, and you have to be very clear in what you communicate. The bad characteristics is forgetfulness. You cannot be forgetting on your project. You have to be on top of the things on your project. So you can't say, I forgot this, and that was the reason for not completing the task. You, as I said, you have to be like a rock star. You have to be like a master in an orchestra, where you are on top of what is happening in and around your project. You must know each and every detail on your project. One of the things which you can do is keeping eyes and ears on the ground. Now what I mean is that you can't be everywhere to find what is going on, but you should have your sensors. And what I mean by sensor is your trustworthy people you believe who can give the right feedback from the ground. You must have them, and you must constantly get those feedback from the entire project, so that keep you updated, and that feedback has to be right. And that's why the people who give the feedback have to be trustworthy. This is one of the bad characteristics a lot of project managers have: forgetfulness. One of the good characteristics of a project manager is organizing. If project manager is not organized, you can't expect your team to be organized. It is very important that project manager is a self-disciplined person. He must walk the talk so that people also work with him can become organized. The project manager must start the day with proper agenda, with proper to-do list. He must also have the big picture in front of him, and he should know which are the tasks which are important, which are the tasks which are urgent. He must be able to keep balance between the urgent versus important task, and he must be able to spend a right amount of time on right task. He must be able to avoid a lot of wastage of time. Many times I feel project managers continue to put their time, continue to have long hours of meetings without any output. You waste a lot of time in non-productive meetings. So project manager has to be organized. One of these examples, as I said, is long non-productive meetings. This can be avoided. Organizing is one of the good characteristics of a project manager. One of the bad characteristics of project manager is individually focused. This is one of the worst characteristics of a project manager. He cannot be individually focused. He has to be leader. Project manager has to be leader who should drive the entire team towards the goal of project success. So if he is internally focused, he will not be able to drive or motivate or build a team which can lead to project success. Project manager has to be outward. He has to look after his team. He has to guide team. He has to mentor team. He has to resolve the conflicts. He has to persuade. He has to be a good communicator, and he must ensure that the team works for the project, team works for him, and overall we achieve the project success. Bad characteristics is individually focused. It must be avoided. So these are some of the important characteristics, good as well as bad characteristics of project manager, which can make a project manager good, bad characteristics can make a project manager bad. So since you all know which are the good characteristics and the bad characteristics, you can spend time on good characteristics and become a good project manager. Hope this video has helped you to understand what are the important characteristics, what are the good and bad characteristics of a project manager. I'll come up with more and more such videos. Please keep tuning on this channel. Please subscribe my channel, spread it to many. Thank you very much. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and ajazkazi.com. Thank you so much.